No woman is an island. Nor would we want to be. Because if you can't share real life, the real you, in real time, how boring would this world be? So, take a hand, lend a hand, and raise your hand. And let's do life together. 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 Together.
Good evening and welcome to the Listening Room Cafe. As a friendly reminder, we have a $15 food and beverage minimum per person for all of our shows. So please take a look at our menu and enjoy one of our specialties. As the artists take the stage, please be reminded we are called the Listening Room for a reason. We ask that table conversations be kept to a whisper and a minimum in order to allow all of our guests to enjoy the experience of Nashville's best songwriters. Please feel free to utilize our outside patio for further conversations, weather permitting. Enjoy your evening and thanks again for choosing the Listening Room Cafe.
I walked into a couple major labels and had them look me in the eye and say, oh, well, we'd sign you if you were a guy. Like literal concrete, stuff people will say around town, and they're comfortable saying it because it's just kind of part of it now.
Let the girls play.
Let the girls play.
It's time to let the girls play.
Put your hands together and please welcome the Song Suffragettes.
There are so many of you. Oh my gosh, this feels normal. I'm so happy to see you guys. Who's from out of town? Yes, awesome. Did you see the fireworks last night? Those were wild. Well, welcome to Song Suffragettes. My name is Candi Carpenter. I'm really so happy to see you, really happy to be out of my house. It's been a while. My cats are pretty tired of me. But we are so pleased to see you. And Song Suffragettes, for those of you who are here for the first time, has been around since 2014. We just celebrated an anniversary. And since we started to address the gender disparity at country radio, over 300 women have played this stage. 24 of those women have gone on to sign record deals, and 50 of those women have gone on to sign publishing deals. So we're doing something, we're taking action, and it's working. Thank you for being part of that mission. I have some things to announce. First of all, we have new merch. It's really cool. I'm actually going to buy a hat later. It's special edition merch. Once it's gone, it's gone. If you want to grab something from that table, do it tonight, because it probably won't be here when you come back. I'm also, I guess the job has fallen on me to talk about the tip jar, which stresses me out. But we have one. And we have created a theme tonight. It is Hot Topic at your local mall. This was not done on purpose. But every time somebody says something dark and depressing, please feel free to add $1 to that virtual tip jar online at Song Suffragettes on Venmo and on YouTube and on the Song Suffragettes website. Please follow us anywhere but back to our cars and tag us in anything funny or humorous or entertaining that you might see tonight. I want to try a little bit of different of an introduction tonight. I want all of the ladies on the stage to share something either embarrassing or weird or a fun fact about their lives with you and meet them that way, starting with Michelle down here on the end.
Hi. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm Michelle Pereira. A fact about me is that I'm from Canada and we don't wear shoes inside our houses, and I like it that way.
I think that's a really reasonable ask anyway.
My name's Sam Hatmaker, and I am really good at running like Naruto. Thanks. One guy who also likes anime.
I would love to see a demonstration, like maybe video of
yeah,
that.
after the show.
After the
I'll show
show,
you,
you'll
yeah.
show. We'll be out
I'll
in the
be
lobby
around. Yeah.
after the show, and I think we'd all love to see Sam do that.
Absolutely.
Well, my name is Candi Carpenter. I guess I have to do this too. I played golf on a varsity team for a year, and during that year, we were ranked the lowest team in the state. And I was ranked the lowest player on the team. So I was officially the worst female golfer in the state of Michigan. Thank you. Michigan, yes!
My name is Emma White, and my fun fact is that I really don't like Halloween. I don't like wearing a costume. And we were kind of prepping this in the back, and I really didn't know what to say, but Candi did force me to wear a Halloween costume on this stage. What did I do? Did I actually push back?
You just kind of came in your regular clothes and then told me you were somebody that would dress like that. And I don't remember who it was, but I'm sure we could, because we sang Monster Mash.
Yeah.
And I am the biggest Phoebe Bridgers fan probably alive, but I do have to say that I did wear the skeleton suit before she did.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. It's real. I'm a trendsetter.
It's under my video, Worthy. And yeah, you all see us in costumes.
I'm sorry about that.
But yeah, I don't get the point. Does anyone else not like Halloween, or am I?
We
Okay,
wear a
good.
mask every day, don't
Okay,
we?
good. All right.
Hello, my name is Bri Fletcher, and my fun fact is that this is my first song Suffragette show ever. So, very excited to be here.
Welcome. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you.
And thanks for dressing on theme, even though none of us knew there was a theme.
All right, I guess I'll start here. I wrote this song with another fellow song suffragette. Her name is Reagan Stewart. And she brought in this idea called Between Us. And I automatically clicked with the title and the theme of it and the whole idea. And it just kind of talks about all the things that are between you and a certain someone else, and all the good and the bad. And it goes like this. Electricity ran through me every time you touched my hand. Yeah, it drove me crazy. When we had it, it was like magic. It was fire and flames every time you said my name. And I don't know what happened between us. There's a light between us, more than the miles, the cities, couple stay lives, the feelings you gave me, the look in your eyes, the memories that you made with me. Oh, remind me every day that there's too much space between us. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, tears are shed. That's just how it went. But there's no turning back, no words left unsaid. Yeah, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, not driven away. But if I did stay, I wonder what would happen between us. There's a lie between us, more than miles of cities, couple stay lives, feelings you gave me, the look in your eyes, and the memory that you Thank you very much.
Oh, I could listen to you sing all day.
I know, I was gonna say, I love your voice so much.
Thank
So yeah, my name is Sam Hatmaker. I'm really excited to be here tonight. I'm glad there's people here. I didn't know if there would be, but there is. So I'm gonna play a new song. Is anyone here toxic? Yeah, me too. That's why I wrote this. This one is called Left You Right.
You know how to piss me right off. I've never hated someone so much, but I'll still probably see you tonight, even though I left you right. I'm going home and burning your clothes, but I'll still wear the ones that I don't, and we'll pretend that we never fight, even though I left you right. Don't care if the world ends. Don't call me your girlfriend. Don't call me, just call me back. I know you tell your friends I'm crazy, but you're insane. And I know that I said I don't love you, but I just might, even though I left you right. Kinda wish you hated me too, and if you did I wouldn't blame you, but you act like you don't even mind, even though I left you right. But I still don't have any regrets, and not even all the times that I left. Don't care if the world ends. Don't call me your girlfriend. Don't call me, just call me back. I know you tell your friends I'm crazy, but you're insane. And I know that I said I don't love you, but I just might, even though I left you right. Yeah, even though I left you right. Even though I left you right where I left you before, you can never be too sure that this time won't be the same. But I think I wanna stay, even though I left you. You know how to piss me right off. I've never hated someone so much, but I'll still probably see you tonight. Yeah, even though I left you right.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
I love that one.
Thank you.
And I want to apologize in advance for anyone who finds themselves having an existential crisis after spending the evening with Sam and myself. Most particularly, we do tend to write similar subjects, kind of like the twins from The Shining. Here we are.
We're just so sad.
I mean, I'm really super not sad, actually. I think I get it all.
For yourself.
Well, maybe. I'm not. I think I use songwriting as a way to work through those emotions. I definitely do tend to lean toward the morose a little bit on a bad day, but I do take it out on the songs. I think that's a safe place to put it. The problem is then when I've been like writing all these sad, upsetting songs in my living room, and then I have to look people in the eye and sing them. So I'll probably try to just kind of put my eyes out of focus so I can't see anyone reacting to this next song. It's called When the Asteroid Comes.
Oh, I love
It's
this one.
Super uplifting little number. Kind of reminded me of the fireworks last night, actually, toward the end of the grand finale. That kind of got scary. Raise your hand if you can remember the last time you've had a good night's sleep. I genuinely expected to see more hands than that. Well, I don't know about you, but I stay up all night worrying about something stupid I said to somebody 10 to 15 years ago, something stupid I know I'm going to do the next day. I made a lot of mistakes in life. Probably gonna make a few right now while I play this song for you. But I take a lot of comfort in knowing that someday nobody will be around to remember how many times I messed up. And that kind of sounds like a sad thought, but it isn't really, right? It kind of gives us permission to live fearlessly, to go ahead and mess up and not be scared to do it, because none of this will matter when the asteroid comes, if that's what happens.
It's a beautiful day and the sun is shining bright. The birds are singing out 'cause they're happy they're alive. A couple walking in the park are glowing and in love. But none of this will matter when the asteroid comes. Can't wake up in the morning, at night I can't sleep. I'm hungry but nothing sounds good to eat. My head keeps on replaying things I should have said and done. But none of this will matter when the asteroid comes. I did my best to be the best that I could be, but all I ended up with was me. And what I did, and what I've done is done. But it'll all be over when the asteroid comes. It'll all be over when the asteroid comes. I built a boat and tried to sail it upstream. I laid a flower on the headstone of my dreams. The empires we built and all the damage that we've done. None of this will matter when the asteroid comes. I did my best to be the best that I could be, but all I ended up with was me. And what I did, and what I've done is done. But it'll all be over when the asteroid comes. I did my best to be the best that I could be, but all I ended up with was me. And what I did, and what I've done is done. But it'll all be over when the asteroid comes. None of this will matter when the asteroid comes.
Thank you. And I'm so terrible at self-promotion. I probably should have mentioned that song is on the new EP that Brandy Carlisle just produced for me. It's out everywhere now if you want to check it out. I hope you will. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for listening, Allie.
So I realized this is my first show since the pandemic in person. I did a lot of live streams over the year and a half, but this is my first show, and the last one I did was a tornado relief show.
Oh my gosh.
In March of 2020. So I'm feeling kind of shy because I'm not used to seeing humans. I'm used to like singing into a screen or like learning TikTok, and like TikTok is crazy, but this is different, but it's like familiar. So anyway.
Remember when it was just a Kesha song? No one even laughs. No one remembers.
I wonder if she's getting a cut of any of that.
Many years ago, TikTok was a song.
Yes,
Very
you're
popular
right.
one.
But this song is a song I first played here right after I wrote it. I could barely play it or remember it. This is called 10-Year Town, and I just like to start with this one because it's kind of like the most honest song that I have. So.
this dog and pony show. I don't really know if I've got what it takes. First you sell your soul, then you hit the road. Another ass to kiss, a hand to shake. They don't hear a hit yet, so they don't give a shit yet, and they don't play girls anyway. When you're all in, there ain't no way out. You keep saying any date now, but how long this takes is anybody's guess. And no, it ain't how bad you want it, you're just praying for a moment. Yeah, you still might be an overnight success. Pay your dues, wait your turn, no guarantees. It's all I've learned after 12 years in a 10-year town. Try to fit the mold, that's how this story goes. Be just like them, but just like you. Forget what got you here, 'cause that won't work this year. Don't be too young, too old, or too brand new. Don't think no one would notice if I went back home, but when you're all in, there ain't no way out. You keep saying any date now, but how long this takes is anybody's guess. And no, it ain't how bad you want it, you're just praying for a moment. Yeah, you still might be an overnight success. Pay your dues, wait your turn, no guarantees. Is all I've learned after 12 years in a 10-year town. They told you they don't get it, now they're taking all the credit. When you're all in, there ain't no way out. You keep saying any date now, but how long this takes is anybody's guess. And no, it ain't how bad you want it, you're just praying for a moment. Yeah, you still might be an overnight success. Pay your dues, wait your turn, no guarantees. It's all I've learned after 12 years in a 10-year town. After 12 years in a 10-year town.
Yes.
Thank you.
Ouch. It's one of those songs that's almost too real, but it hurts so good.
Yeah. It's too real. I am so honored to be up here and honestly hear all of your music for the first time live and get to hear y'all's style and y'all's writing, and just very honored to be here and very excited. The first song that I'm going to sing is my latest song that came out called Love Me Back, and I actually wrote this with a fellow song suffragette. Her name is Kaylin Robertson. She is super talented, one of my favorite people ever. But this song is pretty much just about how some people are more afraid of being alone than they are of being in a loveless relationship. So it's a hit you hard one, but this one's called Love Me Back.
Maybe I'm just in my head, eyes wide open in this bed, while you're lying to my right. Wish I could fall asleep, but I can't, 'cause I've got wounds, issues that don't work through. And if I'm being honest, I wish you didn't love me back. I wish you didn't kiss like that. I wish you didn't wrap me in your arms. Trust me with your
your heart. I wish it wouldn't hurt so bad. I wish it wasn't all you had. 'Cause it'd be easier to leave if you didn't want me. I wish you'd say to love me back, love me back, love me back. I wish you'd say to love me back, love me back, love me back. I know goodbye won't be enough to make you forget about us, but I'd be lying to myself if I said it didn't hurt like hell, yeah, to keep you hanging on while I'm too far gone. I think it's finally time to admit it. I wish you'd say to love me back. I wish you'd say to kiss like that. I wish you'd say to wrap me in your arms and trust me with your heart. I wish it wouldn't hurt so bad. I wish it wasn't all you had. 'Cause it'd be easier to leave if you didn't want me. I wish you'd say to love me back, love me back, love me back. Wish you'd say to love me back, love me back, love me back. I wish there was a perfect time, a better reason for my way, 'cause I'm just broken inside. I wish you'd say to love me back. I wish you'd say to kiss like that. I wish you'd say to wrap me in your arms and trust me with your heart. I wish it wouldn't hurt so bad. I wish it wasn't all you had. 'Cause it'd be easier to leave if you didn't want me. I wish you'd say to love me back, love me back, love me back. I wish you'd say to love me back, love me back, love me back.
Welcome, Bri. We're so happy to have you.
So excited. A jam, yes. I bob my head.
I guess we should mention the tip jar again. It's at Suffragettes. It's PayPal and Venmo. And we were discovering backstage, I said that all tips will go to take care of this cat that I adopted who has a lot of health problems. And then Sam, apparently, we have another thing we have in common. She too has a cat that's just a mess.
I have a maybe elderly cat that's missing all her teeth and is deaf. Sorry, it's not funny. But yeah, if y'all want to check out that tip jar, save the cats.
I adopted a cat named Poe, and then, well, I named him Poe. And then a year later, I took him to the vet and discovered he has a rare autoimmune condition called pododermatitis. And I know some people say you create your reality with your thoughts. Like, did I accidentally curse my cat?
I think that's how
Maybe.
I don't have a cat, but I have bills. And
Well, now you can adopt one with the tips you make tonight. You can give back.
Or I'd like to keep my roof over my head.
Fair enough.
This is a new song I've never performed up before. We just wrote it about 2 weeks ago with my producer and I. But I brought this idea to him called Small Doses. And I don't know what the title of this song is. I don't know if it's called Small Doses or if it's called A Little Bit of You. And you'll understand why. And I kind of like the other title better, but anyway, you let me know. Giving me attention. Did I mention you're kinda cute? Think I really like you. So I go out of my way, hoping to see your face. Got me feeling brand new, waiting for you to make a move. 'Cause you giving me a taste. Boy, I can't erase the feeling that comes over me. Ooh, don't you see? A little bit of you is all I need to get through. Only a matter of time before I get to call you mine. Small doses keeps me going. Looking my way, doesn't go unnoticed. But all I'm saying is that I need a little bit of you. Just a little bit more of you. A little bit of walking, not much talking, with your lips on mine. I bet they fit just right. A little bit of your touch, there ain't no need to rush. We could take it slow, see where this thing goes. Hey, a little bit of you is all I need to get through. Only a matter of time before I get to call you mine. Small doses keeps me going. Looking my way doesn't go unnoticed. But all I'm saying is that I need a little bit of you. Yeah, a little bit more of you, girl. You giving me a taste, and boy, I can't erase feeling that comes over me. Ooh, don't you see? Hey, 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 hey. A little bit of you is all I need to get through. Only a matter of time before I get to call you mine. Small doses keeps me going. You look in my way, doesn't go unnoticed. But all I'm saying, all I'm saying is that I need a little bit of you. Just a little bit more of you. A little bit more of you, yeah, yeah. A little bit more of you, yeah. A little bit more of you, yeah. A little bit more of you, baby. A little bit. Thank you very much.
I'm team small doses for the title.
See, I like that title too. I just think it's cooler. But
Should we poll the audience? You have a think tank right here.
okay,
Yeah.
clap for small doses, and then clap. Okay, okay. It's a good clap. Okay, it's
good.
A little bit more. Okay, I think we have a consensus.
Oh, I'm outvoted.
I think it's a
respect
great
it, though.
song,
Thank
no
you.
matter what you call
It
it.
is.
I love that one. So it was my birthday a couple days ago, and thank you. I always spend the time before the week before my birthday, just thinking about how time is fleeting and stuff. And so I was getting a little emo, getting the birthday sad. But this was the first birthday I'd had in a long time where I did not cry. Pretty impressive. Thank you so much.
Support.
But I ended up writing this song kind of about how I was feeling, because I turned 23, and oh my God, what happened?
Oh, wait until you're my age.
Oh.
You'll really cry.
My bad. Anyway, this is a song about when I am that age. This is a song called Before I'm 30. Please don't be mad at me. I'm sorry.
We love you.
I'm going to learn a little bit more about learning my audience tonight.
Sometimes it feels like I'll die before I'm 30. I'm always awake, but my brain isn't working. I'm kind of afraid I'll be alone forever. How much time do I have to get it together? My bedroom's a mess, and I guess I could start there. I'm kinda depressed and upset that I don't care enough to grow up and do something about it. It won't go away as long as I allow it. I just noticed I look older, carry my stress in my shoulders. Can someone tell me I'm okay? I'm just scared the world could get done before I turn 30. I'm staying up late and I'm waking up early. I'm treating my body like it's a machine. I can't fall asleep till I'm living the dream. I just noticed I look older, carry my stress in my shoulders. Can someone tell me I'm okay? I'm just scared the world could end today. And I'm just scared the world could end, and I won't know what any of this meant. I just noticed I look older, carry my stress in my shoulders. Can someone tell me I'm okay? I'm just scared the world could end today. Sometimes I feel like I'll die before I'm 30. I'm always awake, but my brain isn't working.
Thank you. I am just shocked because you have such an old soul and you think so deep and beautifully about things. I really have a lot of respect for you.
Well, thank you.
So I'm going to sing a song about what it's like to be over 30 and be just a disaster. I really didn't think I would be at this point. I'm going to say this song is more about my co-writers than it is about me, just to save face. Also, I'm sorry I keep rubbing my nose. I think I inhaled a piece of cat hair off of my outfit before I walked out here, and there's just really not much I can do about it now.
Been there, man.
Yeah, that's probably why people don't like cats, right there. So this song is called Werewolf. And I did not mean to do all of my monster and scary songs tonight, but that is what I'm doing accidentally. I did two things during quarantine I swore I would never do. I got bangs, and I joined a band. And the band is called Church of Roswell. Oh, thank you. Thanks for listening to that. We put out an EP earlier this year, and I haven't done any of the songs here because they're duets with a British man that I'm singing, and I do a terrible British accent. I think it's actually borderline offensive. It's so bad. So I'm not going to do that, but I do have enough personalities, I think, to handle singing a duet with myself. So this is the first time I've ever played this anywhere. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I hope you enjoy it.
I didn't wake up with blood on my hands, but I've got a sick feeling I killed something. Woke up in the yard, threw up in the sink. I drink to forget what I do when I drink. Where did you go? Werewolf, what did you do last night? Are you ashamed to live? Are you afraid to die? Ooh, ooh. 17 missed calls, 7 lost hours. I crouched down and cried on the floor in the shower. I tell myself I'm better than this. I drink to forget that I'm not gonna quit. Where did you go? Werewolf, what did you do last night? Are you ashamed to live? Are you afraid to die? Ooh, ooh, ooh.
drink to pretend all my problems away. I drink to forget I won't be here someday. Where will you go? Werewolf, who will you hurt tonight? Are you ashamed to live? Are you afraid to die? Where did you go, werewolf? What did you do last night? Are you ashamed? Ashamed to live? Are you afraid to die? I didn't wake up with blood on my hands, but I've got a sick feeling I killed something.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
So it's funny that we were talking so much about 30s
Yeah.
because I have a single that's out right now called 30s.
So good.
So it's like post, like when you get through the anxiety and the fear of getting out of your 20s. It's not that bad, I swear. But you have to do a lot of like positive self-talk all the time. But I'm going to wait because I feel like we need some space between the age songs. So I'm going to play a song called Not That Into You. That's sort of like a tongue-in-cheek song that I wrote. I wanted to be Katy Perry like several years ago.
Solid.
And I was thinking about her first album. I don't know if we have any Katy Perry fans here.
Of course.
Yeah? Sometimes I feel like you're not allowed to say that you like the biggest pop stars' music in the world, but I do. I love it all. T. Swift, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. Big fans. Yeah. So anyway, so I thought, if you know her first album, I thought maybe I could write a song that would be similar to something she would sing. So I wrote this song kind of in her voice. You can picture it, maybe. I have to make sure this is the right key because I'm all tuned weird. Okay. I'm not sure what to say. Okay, cool. Was it something I said that gave you the green light? Yeah, I have a tendency of coming off too nice. I'm not playing games or hard to get, trying to figure out which signs you misread. This ain't love, baby, we just met. And I'm not sure what to say, except you need to pump the brakes. Yeah, because the more you push, the more I pull away. I've been seeing other guys, like 3 and 4 at a time, and I don't wanna be tied down to only 1 or 2. Yeah, I might be lonely, but I'm just not that into you. I didn't come here to find Mr. Right. Yeah, it's only 10 p.m. on a Tuesday night. Trying to figure out what signs you misread. Didn't see a kiss coming in that fast. This ain't love, baby, we just met. And I'm not sure what to say, except you need to pump the brakes. Yeah, because the more you push,
looking starry, I'd like you taking me home to bed. You see a house, 2 kids, and a white picket fence. But last night is where our story ends, and I'm not sure what to say, except you need to pump the brakes. Yeah, because the more you push, the more I pull away. I've been seeing other guys, like 3 and 4 at a time, and I don't wanna be tied down to only 1 or 2. Yeah, I might be lonely, but I'm just not that into you. Thank you.
I definitely get Katy Perry vibes. I feel like that's cool. Very like Waking Up in Vegas type of inspo. This next song that I'm going to sing is called Pessimist, and I started off writing this song very sarcastically because everybody likes to call me a pessimist. But
Another uplifting title.
right, you know. But through writing it, I was like, dang, there are like some good points to being a pessimist. Like you really see the world through a very realistic eye, and keeps you very grounded. So this is like my take on, I don't know if I'm strictly a pessimist, but like there's good points to it. So if somebody calls you a pessimist, don't take it as an insult.
Y'all, it is hard being an artist in Nashville.
Yeah, that too.
I don't look away when something's painful to see. I face it head on. I don't get stopped by the walls that wanna bring me to my knees. I'm standing tall. I'm not gonna ignore all my problems. I know that I got 'em. I'm just being honest. I've worked hard to try to see so clearly. I might overthink things, I'm sure you'd agree. Some say I'm a pessimist, but I'm a realist. Live in the moment. I play with the border of negativity and healing. I go through things, not around things. I feel deeply, not quickly. No way, I'm okay with it. I'm not convinced I'm a pessimist. Oh no, a pessimist. No one wants to hear from me about their issues, 'cause I'll solve 'em. I might come off stubborn or rude, like I've got something to prove. I'm just determined. I'm not gonna ignore all my problems. I know that I got 'em. I'm just being honest. I've worked hard to try to see so clearly. I might overthink things, I'm sure you'd agree. Some say I'm a pessimist, but I'm a realist. Live in the moment. I play with the border of negativity and healing. I go through things, not around things. I feel deeply, not quickly. No
pessimist.
Love that one.
Thank you.
Awesome.
The pipes, your pipes. Woo!
So now is one of my favorite times in the evening because I've had the pleasure of watching this young lady. Oh God, did I just say young lady? Ugh, hated hearing that come out of my mouth. This wonderful young woman, is that any better? Grow up almost, sort of, for the last few years. Mia Morris. Mia, actually, I haven't seen you in a minute. How old are you now?
I just turned 17.
17.
Guys.
Oh my
A couple
gosh.
weeks ago. Thank you.
I'm her biggest fan. She does my taxes every year.
Yep.
She's really good if you need a CPA as well. Mia, do you have any shows coming up?
I do, actually. So I do play here every single Monday. So, you know, you can always stop by. But I actually have gotten the opportunity to play a pretty good amount of dates with a fellow song suffragette named Callista Clark. I'm going to play bass for her. And Candi, you were talking about Michigan earlier.
Yeah.
Or do we have some? Yes. Okay, what about West Virginia by any chance? You know what? Whatever. So next weekend, I am playing Michigan.
Where?
We're opening up for Jason Aldean.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of bands there. We're gonna be on the main stage. It's gonna be freaking crazy. And then that next weekend, West Virginia with Lee Bryce. So super stoked. You know, look up Callista Clark if you want. She's incredible. She's also 17.
This girl's killing it, right?
Okay.
Mia, I'm sorry to brag, but she also has a really great TikTok account that I learn a lot from, where she gives pro tips.
I do.
They're really good.
I go off a little bit on TikTok.
She does. Feisty.
I don't know what else to do on that app. I don't like TikTok. I'm sorry. I just don't. Anyway, the song I'm going to play today, it's called All They Have. I released it a while back. There's 2 versions of this song. All of it's on Spotify, Apple Music, all that. But before I start, obviously, I've been playing cajon all night. Like, I want my own drums, but I can't do it all. So I'm going to make a loop. Girl, you almost had me at, okay, I almost lost it. Thank you. All right, this is called All They Have.
Da 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 da. Yeah, this is what we call home. Open up our front door, there's not much more. There's something that you can't see. It doesn't take space, it's all that we need. Some say we're living small, but I say we got it all. 'Cause rich ones like us are living on love, like you and me, honey. But outside that door, some are so poor, all they have is money. All they have is money. Da 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 da. Oh, and if we had a big house, I wouldn't want to work all day just to pay. Live on credit and die inside. I don't want to live that life. Rich ones like us are living on love, like you and me, honey. But outside that door, some are so poor, all they have is money. All they have is money. Da 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 da. rich ones like us are living on love, like you and me, honey. But outside that door, some are so poor, all they have is money. Rich ones like us are living on love, hey, like you and me, honey. But outside that door, some are so poor, all they have is money. All they have is money.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Mia.
Thank you.
Speaking of money, I think it would be a good time to probably bring up the tip jar again. Thanks for the segue. It's really important because Sam has to get her cat fitted for a pair of feline dentures. And that,
I
who
got
knows how much
bills
that
to
costs.
pay, man. Bills to pay.
And I'm not only feeding my cats outdoors, I'm also feeding the 7 or 8 possum that have discovered that I feed cats and put cat food out there. I'm like a Disney princess for animals that may or may not have rabies. So please tip if you can find it in your heart to do so. Thank you.
No, but seriously, I want to be you when I grow up, Mia. Oh, man.
Right?
Right?
I love you, Michelle.
I'm really excited to announce that this next song that I'm going to sing for you guys is a single that I'm re-releasing, and it's coming out next Wednesday. I'm really, really excited about it, and I say re-release because it's a song I released back in 2018. But being an independent artist, I mean, you can do whatever the F you want, right? So I actually have a pre-save link, pre-order link, and if you guys wouldn't mind taking out your phones now and going to my Instagram, it's just _ I am Michelle P with 2 L's, or you can just type that into Google. I'm sure I'll pop up with Facebook and Spotify and all that. But a pre-save and a pre-order, whatever, or a follow even is so appreciative, and I would very much love you for it. But this is Worthy 2.0 that's going to be released, and it's just a reminder to everyone to not let anybody question your worth, and don't you forget it. You are worthy. He'd be so lucky to have a girl like me, with the thought of him kissing me would drive him crazy, 'cause I treat him so good, I treat him so right, where all of his friends would get jealous, stop breaking into fights after they realize, yeah, they can never be mine. No, 'cause I'm a single catch, and it takes a big act to make me believe if he's worthy, worthy of my body, worthy of my thoughts, my dreams, my ambitions, my ups and downs, and the position of holding me, but only if he's worthy. Hell no, the feeling, oh, that feeling of unconditional love, what it means to have trust and to never have doubt of what he means to me. Yeah. 'Cause I know that he knows that I'm a single catch, and it takes a big act to make me believe if he's worthy, worthy of my body. can take my heart and I'll run when the good times get bad. I know it is worthy of my body, my body, my body, worthy of my thoughts, my dreams, my ambition, my ups and downs, the position of holding me, but only if he's worthy. Only if he's worthy, if he loves me, accepts me, loves my whole body, then he's worthy, worthy of my body. Thank you very much.
So good. I'm so glad you're re-releasing that.
And I forgot to mention, I'm re-releasing a more produced version, the full band version.
Didn't something really exciting just happen? You got funded?
Yeah. So in Canada, they like to fund the arts. And I applied for a grant, and I got an artist development.
Huge. That's so cool.
Thank you very much.
I'm so proud of you.
So I know my last song was about feeling old, but I have been in Nashville now coming up on 10 years. Wow. So that's why I feel so old. But I actually, even from being here so long, just released music for the very first time last year, actually. So this is all really new for me at the grand scheme of things.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, well, thank you. And I kind of I do like halfway through the year resolutions instead of New Year's resolutions, because why not? July 1st marks that halfway point through the year. But normally I'm really kind of like awkward about like self-promo and like talking about accomplishments. But that was one of my things I need to get better at, because I just need, if I'm going to be a musician, that's kind of important. But basically, I wrote this song that I'm about to play when I was 19. And I kind of just wrote it. I wrote it by myself in my bedroom when I was living with like 84 roommates. And there was like this window that I'd always look out, because you had like a really good view of like there was no other houses nearby. And I became like really, really into space for a while. And so I wrote this song, and it was just something I wrote by myself and then like posted online. And then it was kind of one of those I forgot about. But a few years later, I started working with a producer, Nathan Chapman, and I played this song for him. And he told me that this was where he could like hear who I am the most. And I kind of realized he was right about that. And so this song I put out a couple months ago. It's called Space. If you like it, check it out. My name's Sam Hatmaker.
Tell them who Nathan Chapman is, too.
Yeah, Nathan Chapman. Yeah, so he produced Taylor Swift, her early stuff. So yeah, he's pretty cool. Someone had to work with him, so I took one for the team.
That's huge, Sam.
Well, thank you. But yeah, so I put this out, and it kind of, I feel like, was something I needed to do, because I feel like within this time I've really figured out who I am and stuff. So all that to say, the reason I told that story is because it's a pretty sad song. But it has a happy ending? I don't know. It doesn't really, but it's called Space.
It's a little bit of a stretch to call this a miscommunication. I don't know what you expected, we didn't have the same translation. It's hard to make out the words of a silver tongue. Honestly, your loving hurts, is that what you want? I gave you the sun and the stars and all that held them into place, but that's not what you meant when you said you needed space. No, it's not what you meant when you said you needed space. If I could read a we wouldn't have this situation. But the only thing I would find is how you lack the dedication. Back and forth and up and down, are you dizzy yet? Slamming doors and letdowns are all I get. I gave you the sun and the stars and all that held them into place. But that's not what you meant when you said you needed space. I took time away, waited patiently with grace. But that's not what you meant when you said you needed space. You didn't try, it didn't work. You gave up, you look so weak. And you don't say a word, but I finally hear you speak. I gave you the sun and the stars and all that held them into place. But that's not what you meant when you said you needed space. I took time away, waited patiently with grace. But that's not what you meant when you said you needed space.
Thank you.
I love your voice and your brain.
Thank
It's
you.
a beautiful song.
Thank you.
It is so fun to be back on stage. I have been absent from Suffragettes for a while just because I have been closed off in my home studio writing a new album. I'll have a full-length new album available next year. I'm excited to share it with you. Please follow me at Candi Carpenter, Candi with an I. The way you remember that is it's someone who builds gingerbread houses. It's a Candi Carpenter. And now you'll never forget it. It'll haunt your dreams, that horrible dad joke I just made. I've been in Nashville for almost 20 years. It's one of the reasons I'm so passionate about the Suffragettes organization, because I went a long time here feeling like I didn't have a home and a community of like-minded women that I could be friends with and just share this journey with, because it gets rough sometimes. I've had a major label deal and lost it, gone through a lot of different deals and different incarnations, and I realized that what wasn't working is that I just wasn't being myself, like at all. I'd walk out on stage and just become somebody completely different when I sat down, and I think I was kind of embarrassed to let people really meet me, because I'm weird. I'm so weird. I mean, really, like, I'm reining it in a lot right now. But thank you for giving me the space to do this and find myself and, you know, and feel like I can really be myself with you. I appreciate you guys being here. Give yourselves a round of applause. Setting this song up because it's called Serial Killer. It's going to be on my new album. I've never played this anywhere, actually. I wrote it about my boyfriend. With my boyfriend. You need to know that. He knows this. But I'm not calling him a serial killer. In fact, he's quite the opposite. You know, I made a lot of really interesting romantic decisions through my life. Like, most of them I look back and go, why did I do that? What was I thinking? There were so many red flags. It was like being at a, you know, like bull, like a matador, waving one around. And like, I don't know. I have trust issues now. I don't know if I'm making the right choice. We're about to get engaged, and I know it because I picked the ring out, and it's no longer for sale. So, yeah, that's happened. He hasn't proposed yet. Who could blame him? But this is about him, and it's because he loves me so well. He's so good to me. He's really nice. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him, and that's what scares me. So, Alden, if you're watching online, I bet you're probably not. I love you, and thank you for
signing up for this. Enjoy Serial Killer.
Ted Bundy had a girlfriend. A lot of bad guys do. I wonder how he kept his secrets hidden and if I can really trust you. So far you haven't murdered me, but there's a first time for everything I know. Is it anxiety or intuition telling me I'd be safer alone? You're not my type because you're so nice to me all the time. You remember my birthday, you're a really good kisser. I'm still scared I'm gonna find out you're a serial killer. Serial killer. Oh, oh, serial killer. Oh, serial killer. Oh, oh, serial killer. Oh. What if I wake up in a bathtub full of ice with my heart cut out? I'm terrified of the world outside, people, places, things. I'm afraid of nouns. You're not my type because you're so nice to me all the time. You remember my middle name and you're a pretty good listener. I'm still scared I'm gonna find out you're a serial killer. Serial killer. Oh, oh, serial killer. Oh, serial killer. Oh, oh, serial killer. Oh, I'm afraid this could get bloody. I'm not used to warm and fuzzy. I still cringe when you touch me. I'm suspicious cause you love me. What if you're too good to be true and I open up to you? There must be something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, cause you're not my type. You're too damn nice to me all the time. None of your exes are floating face down in the river. But I'm still scared I'm gonna find out you're a serial killer. A serial killer. Oh, oh, serial killer. Oh, sing along if you know it. Serial killer. Oh, oh, serial killer. Oh. You remember my birthday and you're a really good kisser. Honestly, I'm more likely to be the serial killer.
Thank you. It's gonna be an interesting record. Hope you'll check it out when it's ready.
I have never related to a song more in my entire life. Just wanted you to know that.
It's scary out there, folks. Sure is.
I'm not sure how to follow that.
I don't even know. Oh my God.
You always keep us smiling and laughing, which I do appreciate because I get nervous up here.
Oh my gosh, you're one of my favorite people. This woman started her own record label. Talk about doing something about the problem. I'm just saying.
Yes, I did. I might need your tuner. Can I borrow your tuner real quick?
And thank you to my mom for replacing my battery yesterday.
Thank you, Candy's mom. I did start a record label. It's called White House Records. You can find White House and I think I'm okay. I'm like, it'll be fine. I don't want to like talk and do that. I'm not. People are really talented at that, but I am not. So my label's called White House Records, and I started it 2.5 years ago. Well, kind of like 5 years ago, and then it became real 2.5 years ago. And this song, 30s, is about embracing your 30s, which I swear will happen for you.
I appreciate that. We're ready for you.
But yeah, so I released a song on TikTok as like a little tease, and it got some traction there, and we released a full version. And it's been fun to see people react to it, because I didn't know that admitting your age as a female in country music was like that big of a deal. But I think people expect you to lie about it, and I'm like, I like can't lie, like I physically can't. And I also feel like, why should we feel shitty about something that's inevitable? Like, we're all gonna age. So I feel like one of my friends told me that getting older is a privilege, and I really believe that, because it's like, we're lucky just to be here. So I wanted to write a song that was empowering and like celebrated the decade of being in your 30s, and hopefully you can celebrate every decade, not just this one. Half of my friends got married, 2 kids, a house, and a yard. The other half still wasted every Friday night at the bar. Some moved across the country, and some never left this town. Got it a little more together, but not quite figured out. We were 17 and running free. Thought I knew it all at 23. But in my 30s, I finally feel a little more like me, making just a little bit more money, and I know right where I stand. But I'm still learning, giving up on getting it perfect, not chasing anything that's not worth it. Little lost, but here I am, damn, in my 30s. I'm not afraid to say no, I'm precious with my time. I don't get mad if things don't last, I just say goodbye. I take myself to dinner and get that good champagne. Yeah, sometimes I still wonder if I'll ever change my name. Will I know it all at 43? I guess I'll have to wait and see. But in my 30s, I finally feel a little more like me, making just a little bit more money, and I know right where I stand. But I'm still learning, giving up on getting it perfect, not chasing anything that's not worth it. Little lost, but here I am, damn, in my 30s. In my 30s. I'm growing up in my 30s. I'm growing up in my 30s. I'm growing up in my 30s. They all keep telling me the best years are right now, and I can't plan it all, but I plan on finding out. Yeah, in my 30s, I finally feel a little more like me, making just a little bit more money, and I know right where I stand. But I'm still learning, giving up on getting it perfect, not chasing anything that's not worth it. Little lost, but here I am, damn, in my 30s. In my 30s. Thank you.
When you were playing, I knew the words, and I was like, how do I know this? TikTok. So that's cool.
That's so great. Another very relatable song.
I'm gonna do a quick questionnaire real quick, and I need you guys to be honest. So raise your hand if you're in a relationship. Okay. Now raise your hand if you like ever get in like an argument or a fight or anything, like a little. Okay, cool. Try this next time. I saw this video on TikTok that to cut the tension when you're in the middle of a fight or an argument, you're supposed to say, "Why do you love me?" And my husband and I were going at it, and I was like, "Listen, why do you love me?" And he looked me straight in the face very calmly, and he was like, "'Cause you're everything I'm not, and it just makes sense."
And I was like, stop it right now. I'm writing that down. I'm going to write a song. That's beautiful.
But realistically, it is so true. And we just celebrated 4 years. Our anniversary was last week. So nothing wonderful. There's not a fight. It's worth fighting for. So this one is how about opposites attract and how it just kind of makes sense.
You laugh and I cry at the end of a movie. You're outgoing, I'm shy, but it's kinda good for me. I roll my eyes when you're up all night gaming. I get in my head 'cause we're not the same, and it shouldn't work like this. We're completely opposite. I push and you pull.
Suffragettes stage. Congratulations. It's been so great having you here. Great to be with all of you. We like to end with a cover. I guess before we do that, I should remind you to please follow us at Song Suffragettes on all the things. If you didn't get too sick of the cat jokes, we do have a tip jar in case you didn't know. And we will be out in the lobby to give you hugs if you want a hug. We can actually do that. I'm so excited to see you. And I'm going to probably go fix my lipstick because you never know like what happened during the show. Sometimes it's like on my eye makeup. It's a mess. Before we come out. You guys going to be out there too to say hi?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes. Cool. Awesome. Well, we took a poll. What is the most important song in the American Songbook? What is the song that moves us the most? What is the song that speaks to us? And this is what we came up with. I'd like to see dancing. I'd like to see some of this going on. You're going to see what I mean. Get those fists ready, because we're going to rickroll you.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
Oh, I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside, we both know what's been going on. We know the game, and we are gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, don't tell me you're too blind to see.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna lie and hurt you. Ooh, give you up. Never gonna give, 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 never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around, desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up, and never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
We're the Song Suffragettes. Big thanks to Todd Cassidy, Taylor Fair, and Rick Astley and the Listening Room. We'll see you next week.